Welcome back to Found in True Sports. We are fucking back. And it is football season, and we are ready. We are taking over. Me and Mike are back on the ones and twos, and it is time to talk some ball. Boot abandoned us since our last go-around, our producer.
Yeah, Boot.
We have Connor now. Give it up for Connor. Since the last episode, a lot of shit has happened.
Boo got married and had a kid.
Yeah, Boot's married, a couple kids already. What was it? Is it 3 or 4?
Yeah, one's transitioning, I heard.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot's happened.
Yeah.
I moved to New Orleans. I was in the midst of that last season, and we are moving on. We are gonna be back. We are gonna be running it all football season into basketball. Stay tuned. We got a whole lot to talk about.
It's going to be exciting.
Let's go. All right, Mike, we are back in the midst of it, in the thick of it. We are watching NFL football on the couch on a Thursday.
We got cards on the table.
We have old school football cards on the table we are looking at in the new spot where we're recording. And
Fire spot.
yeah, we're going to be recording here for the next so long until we get an actual fucking studio. Yeah. But this, I'm loving this so far.
I think
I got a couch. I got ball on. I got my shit in the background. Let's go. We got a plethora of different things. We got snowboards. We have an LSU football.
You catch sweeps up top.
You got sweeps with Billy Cannon up top. You can't really beat that kind of shit. Jalen Hurts just walked one in, so
that's a touchdown for me, boy.
No, congratulations,
Fuck
Mike.
Yeah,
look at
dude.
this. What a great start to the podcast.
I'm not going to curse anymore on the pod unless I'm like extremely pissed off one day.
You just said fuck yeah.
I know.
You just said fuck yeah out of joy.
I'm resetting that.
All right, turning over a new leaf.
I'm going to swear, George.
What is that? 2 minutes into the podcast, we're turning over a new leaf?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. In other news, Boot abandoned us since the last time. Connor is now on the ones and twos. So what's up, Connor?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Mike, we got a whole lot to talk about, dude.
I know, dude. We got a lot of
We have a lot of ball to talk about. LSU beat Clemson. Your Seminoles upset the Crimson Tide.
Upset the child of
that
college.
Was, you know the meme where the Bloods and the Crips are holding? That was me and Michael when Bama went down. We were just holding each of our rags, just excited that the Crimson Tide went down. And, I mean, I was fired up for Mike.
I've rewatched that game at least 4 times. I have it saved on YouTube.
Saturday night, I'm laying down.
2 hours.
And this is after the LSU game on family beach trip. And I get a call from Michael, and it was just such an awesome, pure sound that came out of the other side of the phone. He said, "Oh, bro, what a great day for college football." And it just hit home. It really just covered a blanket of football warmth over me.
It's funny because, like,
I just got even more excited for the season. And we had both secured our win. And then the podcast is coming back. And we have NFL football on tonight.
On TV.
I mean, and it looks to be a damn good game going on.
We have
so far.
We have another week of 5 days of football. Right? Yeah. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah. Another week of that.
All right. I'm just saying, this shit kind of felt like Christmas this morning. I woke up and it was like 7. My alarm went off and it just hit. Like, I just immediately thought we have football on tonight.
Dude, you started the group message, said the pod's coming back, and I think within like 10 or 20 minutes, I already had 2 pages of notes written down, like what to talk about, my winners for the week, my winners of last week. Like,
and
I got notes on notes.
Not to mention, we have an Antonio Pittman card on this table.
Who's this guy?
That is a Saints running back from 2007, 2-year starter at Ohio State, came up just short, becoming the 6 Buckeye to pile up 3,000 yards rushing. So that's the kind of shit we're dealing with over here. Mike, let's talk a little bit of college football before we get into the NFL schedule week 1.
This weekend.
And we'll do like a little halftime update on the game that we're watching, Cowboys versus Philly.
Yep.
But what was upsetting Alabama like for you? Having the transfer quarterback finally work out with y'all with Castellanos out of Boston College?
I have been waiting to talk about this all week because there's some good reason. Anytime my team wins, nobody wants to hear about it. Nobody gives me my turn to talk. But when LSU wins, we got to fucking hear about it.
Look, and this
I
is
cursed again. But
this is what I'm going to hand you the rock here, because
maybe take out my notes.
other than the LSU wins that you hang your hat on hard.
Oh yeah, dude, you have to.
You have to. I get it.
That is.
But what
Bama has been running college football for what, 20 years now?
do you think that this was the final stab that Bama needed?
No, I think
Do you
Bama's
think it's going to take a few more games?
I think no. I think Bama's still going to be involved. Just like NIL, like changes the whole aspect of college
Understood.
football.
But are you thinking that they're still a contender after
Oh,
losing?
yeah,
So what I
100%.
think is Saban, whenever he was under,
he left at a perfect time.
yeah, absolutely, and he figured out a way to have these players actually gritty and think that they had something to prove.
Yeah,
And these players are coming in entitled like I play for Bama.
yeah.
You can't.
Well, you're bringing also a coach. You're bringing also a coach from a West Coast team, and Saban came from what college he went to? The Army school. I forget. Oh my God, where he came
West
from?
Point?
Like, yeah, West Point.
Yeah, he's
Like he's nitty gritty.
he's
Like
a Nazi.
he ain't doing that shit. And they were talking about it today. Like there was stuff going on behind the scenes at Nick Saban, but when it came down to Saturday, the main thing was the main thing, and they were going out to kill you. Like,
I mean,
and they had leaders on the team. Like you look at that Bama team, there was no leadership. You had Ryan Reynolds walk in
100%.
with the anxiety bear.
you were talking about this before the pod. The Bama players are not locked in.
No,
Like they are, the Bama players are on demon time. I know Georgia has their problems with like dudes going too fast on the road and getting tickets, whatever.
which is crazy.
Bama's got a lot of shit going on behind closed doors. I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sure.
I would prefer my guys speeding.
At least you know they want to do some
dude,
wild shit.
So, talking about Tommy Castellanos, I said he was a bad man when we got him. That
I
dude
made
was
fun
a
of you.
Bad man at Boston
Hand
College.
up. I made fun of you because the DJU thing didn't work out last year. Y'all went back in the transfer
Yeah.
portal. They had the offseason thing where it was like, oh, he's handing him the fucking torch. It's like, what fucking torch?
Yeah.
Because there's nothing to hand up. And then Saturday came, and dude, he looked like a bad man. And this is a guy that got benched at Boston College.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, this is
That's what
insane.
I'm saying. And like, he was like, he talked his shit. And when's the last time somebody's talked their shit against Bama and backed it up? They had that Vanderbilt kid a couple years ago, that big Samoan that talked his shit, and they got beat by like 50. Like, this is like the first time somebody was able to talk shit about Bama and physically wear them like down. Like, I've never seen a team like that get beat. First of all, 13.5-point favorites.
Yeah,
Like,
that's wild.
that was crazy. I knew that spread definitely wasn't going to hit at a home game.
Bama's
away game.
quarterback does not look good at all either.
I think he played a decent thing. He was definitely the best one on the team. Like, nobody else impressed me on that team. Ryan Williams got popped once early, and then like he was doing alligator arms. He was too scared to
He's
catch
allergic
stuff.
to the end zone.
Question.
Oh yeah.
Did
oh
I
yeah.
hear Michael say that he had an anxiety bear?
Yeah, he did. He had. If there's a picture of him walking into like the hotel or like walking to the game.
Is it a little boo-boo?
No, it's like a little T-Rex.
It might be
It's
a little
legit.
boo-boo.
It's legit like a thing. It's like a T-Rex, and it's him and his boys posted up in a picture, and his T-Rex is in his arm. He's holding it. Like it's an anxiety thing. And
He's a grown man now.
Oh,
He might
yeah.
be in college, but like he's an adult.
Yeah,
He's
like you can't
18.
play the "I'm 17" thing, and like you're gonna grow, and guess what? You're the number one player on the historically best team in SEC.
oh, dude, it was like I got notes written down. Domination of Bama. It wasn't LSU. It wasn't Georgia. It wasn't any SEC school. It was Florida State. And 2-10, Mike Norvell just brought his name back up the coaching list in college football. Like,
Yeah, that saved his job, I think.
yeah.
1.7 yards per carry against a team
Is-
that held Fournette to what, like 20 yards?
Oh, yeah.
in his prime? Like,
Yeah. And didn't allow a sack.
Yeah.
It's the first time in it's the second time in 5 years Alabama was not allowed a sack. And our O-line dominated. They were some dogs. Gus Malzahn was in his bag. White was on like the defense coordinator. Oh my God.
I bet you that pisses Alabama fans off so bad. The fact that Auburn's ex-head coach somehow finds his ass at FSU in 2025.
Oh yeah.
And
Well, he's back to tweeting now. He said it feels like old
I just
times.
think Gus Malzone probably just went home and smoked him a cigar and poured him up 2 fingers of a nice whiskey and said, fuck the Crimson Tide.
So Mike Norvella is from Gus's coaching system. So
Oh, he's from that coaching tree?
Yeah.
Damn.
So
I did not know that.
It was an easy decision for Gus. Then +2, Castellanos got recruited by Gus at UCF and transferred to Boston College. So it was like the boys back together.
Well, I don't know. Bama just seems like they're going to keep reaching at straws and not going to work out. You haven't heard of, big name players are going to, they haven't gotten like the Bryce Underwoods or big name transfers in a long time. I mean, you didn't hear about any of that. Bama had the quietest offseason almost in the SEC this offseason, I'm saying. It was just almost weird watching them be.
Yeah.
2 years ago, they lost about 40 players. Last year, they lost about 40 players. So they don't have.
Caitlin DeBoer just doesn't instill any faith into that school.
Their defense is somebody said at least almost every player in that defense is top 10 in their position, in the SEC. And you couldn't even tell off that game. I've been telling people if you took the jerseys off and just watched the game, you would think Florida State's Bama and Bama's Florida State.
Truly.
2-10.
It was an ass beating from the jump.
For sure.
It was never even
a
competitive game.
I already told you I've been watching this team forever. I watched the Winter Championship. I watched the Heisman winner. I seen my quarterback get his leg snapped in half. I've seen undefeated season get left out the playoffs by Bama. I have been through roller coaster on roller coaster. And this is why I'm a Florida State fan.
Did it feel better than the LSU wins?
That blocked field goal was freaking electric, but 100% because Bama's done way, way, way more to us than LSU ever has.
Truly.
Bama broke DeAndre Francois' leg.
They're the evil empire.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's been waiting for their downfall. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But everybody's been waiting for the downfall, and the fact that my team is the beginning of the downfall, but I am worried. It's either Florida State woke up a sleeping giant or they killed the giant. Yeah. It's either or. And we're going to figure that out when they play Georgia.
Is there any fear that this was a fluke game? Is there any fear that y'all could be the 2024 New Orleans Saints?
I don't think. I think we get 8 wins. I don't think we're going to be in playoff contention. I think we could be in AC. Dude, we got.
Do you feel Citrus Bowling?
Miami could be back.
If you could pick a bowl game that Florida State's going to play in this year, where is Florida State going to play their bowl game?
I don't know. They got 85 of them.
No, but
Cheez It Bowl. I wouldn't mind the Cheez It Bowl.
Watching week one, and now that your team is in.
After watching week 1, if my team plays like that for the rest of the season,
are you thinking Yoffs right now?
If my team plays like that,
are you thinking Yoffs after week 1? Though,
if my team plays like that for the rest of the season, 100%, you got to think playoffs. You blew out Bama by 2 points,
but you know they're not going to play consistently 31 points a game and kill.
Says who? We put up more points that game than we did all season. We only averaged 20 points.
Michael,
last
you
season.
know for a fact.
Okay, so this is FSU's schedule. After Alabama, East Texas A&M, Kent State, Virginia, then Miami, which is tough,
and then Florida,
Stanford, Wake Forest, Clemson, VTech, NC State, Florida last.
Yeah,
so
that I think
playing Florida last is going to be fucked.
But they can win just about any of those games. Miami, I think they're getting really overhyped. I think Carson Beck is better than he was.
Yeah. They looked good. They looked good.
If anybody's going to be a fluke team in Florida, it's going to be Miami.
It's hard to judge week 1, but for that game to happen the way it has, and Gus Malzane's in his bag. The only thing I hated, they didn't throw the ball a lot, but you didn't need to. They ran for what, 230 yards? You don't need to
That's
throw.
What Rice did to UL. I mean, they literally just
Jalen Lucas, Mighty Mouse on the field from Terrebonne High School, had a game.
He cooked.
Oh my God! And then we have
he had a 60-yard catch that was absolutely nasty.
I believe that was the only Louisiana college team to lose, and kind of helps.
No, I'm talking about the Jalen Lucas on Florida State.
Yeah. He's Ja'Kai Douglas's brother. But like,
he's an Indiana. He's an Indiana.
Yeah.
He's an Indiana transfer.
Yeah,
am I correct? But he's a dog.
Think about this: if we don't muff the punt, it's 10-31
for sure,
at least.
So before we get too far ahead, should we talk about the game in Dublin? Kansas State first upset.
Oh yeah, true. That was a boring game though.
It was.
It was.
I couldn't. The whole Dublin thing threw me off.
It's Ireland in general. Ireland always has bad weather, and plus you're playing on a soccer field. People were slipping and falling. Like it was a you're going to think it's a defensive game because of Kansas State and who was it? Iowa State. Yeah. I like. It was just
It wasn't. It did not do it for me. Like if you're going to play the Dublin game, let's not make it those two teams. Like I don't want to watch motherfucking Avery Johnson open up the college football year. I really don't.
Yeah,
I think the only takeaway would be Matt Campbell hit his 100th win.
I think the most exciting thing that came from that Thursday night game was Avery Johnson's dad and the brother kicking each other's ass.
That was wild.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
And imagine y'all making a fucking family trip out of it. It's Dublin. Woo! Avery Johnson. Honestly, I'd say he's in the top 15 Heisman candidate. He could pull off a dark card.
Also didn't know he was black.
That was a crazy discovery too.
That was good for him.
I want to know, because that stadium was packed. I want to know, how many people are from Ireland or just going to the game, not knowing a clue what's going on, just going to drink beer and watch people hit each other, and how many people understand what's going on. Because you expect families there, but I know Notre Dame's a big thing in Dublin. They have a whole family that lives there that went to Notre Dame. They opened up their own pub, and usually it's Notre Dame that goes there almost every year.
Why pick Kansas State?
In Iowa State.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
What were they calling it? The farm.
Farm something.
Farm something. It was some kind of farm game, but it was just awful. It didn't give
some corn-fed motherfuckers.
Don't get me wrong. It's football on the TV, and everybody gets hyped for that. But let's do LSU Clemson playing on that day would have gotten everybody jacked.
I think that would have been a totally different game. That would have been a boring game.
Farmageddon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So y'all want to talk about y'all Tigers? Because my Florida State talk is kind of dead. My last thing I wrote for my Florida State thing was Tiger Killer and Tide Destroyer.
Mike. I can't be more excited about the LSU Tigers than I am right now. Right. September 4th. We are on the trajectory of up on this roller coaster.
The only thing I have to say is one.
What kind of negative shit are you going to bring on this podcast?
I picked
right fucking now.
The only thing I hate.
See that? Oh, Steven, go ahead. Talk about your team. The whole time you talked about your team, I'm sitting here hell yeah, awesome.
I'm not shitting
awesome
on
for
it.
Mike,
I'm not
dude,
shitting
great.
on it.
I know for a fact you're about to shit on it.
I'm not saying I don't understand why people are calling that the game of the week because it was a 3.5 point spread, and I had LSU winning. And then one, I don't like Kelly talking his shit.
It's a game of the week because it's one of the only games that really came down to the wire.
Yeah, but I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't like Kelly talking his shit. Yes, Clemson did get owned in the second half, but they did have a chance to tie it in the end.
Understood. However,
and then plus, everybody's surprised.
Dabo Sweeney saying that we made a 65.
Yeah, that was kind of ridiculous.
58 for them.
Yeah.
But a team that beat you should have won 28-10.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of sad. Obviously, we should.
In reference, Dabo Sweeney made a comment about grading up. They both played a terrible game, but we
final exam on the first day.
Final exam on the first day. That's what it was, and we made a 65, and they made a 58. We kicked their ass. Brian Kelly threw it back and said that he grades pretty harsh. Graded them pretty light.
Kelly almost fucked it too. He almost ran into the ref and got a 15-yard penalty.
Did you see that?
That would have been whole. I would have died.
He did get dropped.
I would have died.
Your snipers were out on him.
If that would have been a penalty, I would have laughed my ass off. But yes, LSU defense, they conquered that game. But they also spent $18 million on that defense alone, probably.
Yeah. I mean, when it pays off, it pays off.
What I'm saying. I expected LSU to win, not like that. But the one thing I'm worried about is their running game. They ran the ball a good bit, but it wasn't really effective.
Durham looked great.
Yeah, but it wasn't really effective.
It wasn't. I do not agree with that at all.
I think they ran. I don't know the stats offhand, but it was like probably
those
3
little
yards
trap
a carry.
plays and whatnot that we were doing.
Yeah,
that shit was beautiful.
I think the big game is a big win for LSU, but the big game's going to be Florida.
Big game is. I'm worried about DJ Lagway.
I think Florida's the game LSU's got to have served.
I think that's one of the dark horses. But let's talk about,
because now you can kind of put.
I have to sit here and give my just absolute utmost respect to the LSU defense. If you think about it, a year ago, this was our Achilles heel. We could not stop anyone. I mean, it was terrible. That was the only reason we were like bad, truly, is because we had a great offense last year. We were putting up points, but we could not stop anyone. And like you said, even in the Texas A&M game, Nussmeier made some mistakes, but our defense let up 30. Almost 30 points. So it's one of those things that, you come out first game of the season, big team on the road, Battle of Death Valley, and a lot of new faces on that defense. This is the team that was number 1 in the transfer portal. They go out, they get
Patrick Payton. They got the dude from Florida. Payton, they got some DBs. They got the All-American.
Pyburn from Florida.
The All-American from Houston, the safety.
I tell you who looked great is DeLon. Is that DeLon is how you say his, or Delonte or whatever? How you say his last name, but it was number 4, and he was an absolute
probably have the
dog.
best linebacker duo.
DJ Pickett, our 5-star cornerback, no one even noticed he was on the field because he was targeted one time.
Yeah.
And he is a 6'5" monster.
It's crazy because I think our best player is the center, Braylon Moore. He got SEC Offensive Player of the Week. Him, Aaron Anderson, Nussmeier, Pickett. We might have 4 or 5 first-round picks. It's kind of crazy.
Also, Harold Perkins is back.
Big part.
Yeah,
he is back.
That's why
that looked like freshman Harold Perkins.
I was telling Jacob, if Weeks stays healthy, that frees up Perkins. But if Weeks gets hurt, Perkins is going to be
watching the Weeks brothers play together was cool as shit.
That's what I'm saying. They probably have the best linebacker core in the country.
Klubnik was cooking. Whit Weeks was getting juked. He was falling out of his shoes. He was hesitating. 3 plays later, I'm pretty sure him and Perkins had his number the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah.
It was they overcame, and the last year's LSU, we didn't have that. We didn't have to fight. I really see it this year, though.
Yeah. Sure. I think Clemson was overhyped.
Even having Trey'Dez Green as a tight end at 6'5" or whatever he is, and having that go ball. Not the go ball, but the one-on-one in the end zone to win the game.
I don't know what a catch is anymore after that.
I thought they were seeing if it was a touchdown or not. I never thought they were.
Yeah,
that was ridiculous.
I said something at the party we were at, and Mason got on my ass. He's like, "Mike, you about to say that's not a catch?" I'm like, I was about to say that he's either down at the 1 or it's a touchdown. It's not an incompletion whatsoever.
Yeah, that was a touchdown, but and the Brian Kelly thing with the 3 points pissed me off when we were watching the game. We should have taken the points instead. The only thing that we got out of not taking the 3 points was a rush shot at the end zone.
Yeah. But that's what I think. If LSU doesn't make it, it's going to be Kelly's fault 100%. If you fuck up with this team, you should not be coach.
Well, it was good to see us finally. We're now 1-5 in the last 6 season openers.
I still hate Kelly.
The shirt 1-0 shirts was cool.
That was ballsy. That was ballsy.
Also, I saw in the LSU locker room,
if that would have went south, that would have been bad.
They have the schedule on the wall, and they are not showing the previous game 1, and it's just LA Tech, and they don't have any of the other games uncovered. Yeah. I do like the 1-0 mindset. It's a little cliche.
It's ballsy though.
It's ballsy.
Because Kelly will always be lame, no matter what.
I know. I told Michael that. I told Michael that
I hate him. He's so cheesy.
We can't even go to the playoffs with him and even make a deep run. I'd still be fire him. Because it's either championship or bust with Brian Kelly for me.
If we can get John Gruden, I'm in.
I don't
think John Gruden would have it.
I think if they get rid of Kelly, you know who they're going to go for? Probably Mike Norvell.
I can see it.
Because Mike Norvell was involved in the Alabama head coaching job when Nick Saban left.
I would also
and then we extended him.
Let's just get. Can we get Saban back?
Tulane with John Summerall. I honestly think he'll spend maybe 2-3 years there.
Yeah.
Get a huge freaking job.
I like Saban coming back to LSU.
Or LSU gets, if Gus wants to stay and get a head coaching job.
True.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to talk about that shit right now. We're not in that square mindset because we just won a big ass game on the road. We are the real Death Valley. We are the real Tigers.
So you
we
think
beat them in the national championship? We beat them week 1 on the road at home. Fuck you, Clemson.
so?
LSU's up.
You think LSU Clemson was game of the week?
Easy money.
I
It
disagree.
might be Miami Notre Dame. That was a good
Really?
one.
It was a good one, but I mean,
I take that back. Yeah.
Miami made it a good one because the coach is a fucking idiot.
and the
cursed again.
Daniels catch was absolutely ridiculous.
But yeah, and
That-
he was at LSU.
Yeah, that hurt. He did not do that kind of shit at LSU though.
Yeah, no. But like
Not even close.
the one thing that I've noticed with Clemson in the past couple of years is that they always start off slow. Like their first games, like they're never an explosive offense ever.
They're always overhyped.
They're always
Still
overhyped, yeah.
Yeah.
And then one thing too, they don't have a running back like they used to with Shipley, and I forget the other guy's name they had last year. Like they don't have a running back threat, so that helped out LSU. I think they converted a wide receiver to running back, which rarely works out. The only time I've seen that work out was Ty Montgomery in the NFL for the Packers.
You know what I thought was very cool about this game though was you have 2 quarterbacks returning, which I mean, you really
Yeah.
don't have that many people returning to this like rosters anymore. You don't.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you have a lot of shakeup in rosters now.
Watch
You
what
had
happens to Bama.
2 guys that were projected top 10. I
Heisman.
mean, Heisman going up against each other week 1. And
Including Clemson's D lineman. I didn't hear
Nussmeyer
anything
took
about
that
him.
jump. Nussmeyer had a crazy game, in my opinion. And Klubnik had a rough game. And I mean, in my mind, that goes to like, he just jumped probably 5-6 spots ahead of him in the draft. And I mean, that's like,
Yeah, it's
Just-
millions.
that's millions of dollars.
Yeah.
What Nussmeier did was he made no mistakes, and that's really hard to do in college because he played safe, but he did still take risks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He just played.
I think-
Man, he throws the ball in some windows that are just like,
I
Like-
think the quarterbacks that climbed up everybody's ranking is Nuss, but he was probably already at the top. Probably Thomas Castellanos and Miami's quarterback.
did you see the
Also,
quarterback out of
Lenore
Cal?
Sellers. I mean,
Lenore Sellers did too.
Did y'all see the freshman quarterback out of Cal?
Yeah, he's cold.
Connor, what's his name? I need you to look him up because he is absolutely ridiculous.
You know who I think is? You know how everybody was hyping up Arch?
hmm Poor Arch, man. He's a runner.
Whose phone's
This is
ringing?
a crazy name for you to ask for me to say. Jaron
It's-
Kiao Sagapuletuli.
Polynesian, yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
it was a tongue
Whatever
twister.
That's
we
way
talk
too
about a
long.
Quarterback, we have to talk about Arch. I mean,
I think okay.
Arch is upsetting to
You're gonna-
watch,
you're
but I
gonna-
mean that is a tough ask to like. But then again, it's really not. If you're gonna be the man and you're gonna
That's
have
what
the hype, like
He didn't
Also,
ask for it. He didn't ask for it though. He didn't ask to be the man. He was made the man.
in the fourth quarter, it was garbage time, sure.
Yeah,
He did start producing.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
that shows something.
yeah. But when you gotta get your ass beat down for you to produce, like that's saying bad things for me.
I wouldn't
not
say
good
any of the quarterbacks. That was the least exciting game. I
Oh,
will
yeah,
say
by
that
far.
game was terrible. Like
I
watching
was-
even the Sayan guy on Ohio State. Like he's a game manager and he won the game and that's awesome. Freshman,
But
cool.
Caleb Downs was fun to watch. You watch
Caleb
that
Downs
defense,
is a
dude.
heat-seeking
Oh my
missile for
God,
Ohio
bro.
State.
If you want to watch 2 great safeties play last week, go watch Earl Jr. for Florida State and Caleb Downs. What they
Hey.
did, they were, I guess they call them rovers, and they just find ball, get ball, make the quarterback confused as shit, and that's what they did.
Typically, defense is not like you're watching the offense go against the defense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're watching like a big play if it happens on defense. But when Caleb Downs is on the field, you're watching defense. You're watching
Yeah.
that dude come in and blitz like
Yeah,
full
no.
speed. He knows exactly where that play is going, and he just wrecks people's world.
Yeah.
And even in coverage, he's not just one of those guys that comes off and blitzes and plays nickel all
Yeah.
the time. He's still good in coverage.
I heard a dude say that if Ohio State makes the championship, it's going to be like when Michigan made it to the championship. Like they're going to rely on their defense, rely on their run game, like kill clock. Yeah. Score
Caleb
here, score
Downs
there.
is easily locked in as a top
And
5 draft.
all their
pick.
DBs are cold. They got good DBs all over at Ohio State.
I mean, they're as an LSU fan, I hate to say it, they were really disrespected not being ranked 1 going into the season. I mean, obviously, finger on the pulse, you can't really.
I think if Texas wasn't ranked this high, yeah,
Yeah,
LSU would have been one
it's just
without a
crazy
doubt.
because like the team they walked into last year,
Which I don't know
this
why.
team now is way better in every facet.
Yeah,
A
But I
100%.
think- I think I'm not gonna say LSU's won until the Florida game. I think that's going to be the game for them. And then, dude, go look at Florida.
If LSU starts winning a shitload of games,
Florida's going to be their big tester. Like Clemson, Clemson to me has always been slow to start off the season.
Connor, can you pull up Florida's schedule?
Florida's schedule is, I think they face the top 20 teams.
It was said if they go undefeated, this will be the best season in college.
Oh, they'll be the best team in college football. Yeah. If those teams stay ranked, it's ridiculous.
Okay. But if they don't, okay, let's argue something. Let's maybe put something on the table.
I'm talking about my rival, too. They have an insane schedule.
So it's LIU, South Florida, LSU, Miami, Texas. Boom.
Yeah.
Texas A&M also. Mississippi State, Georgia, Kentucky, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Florida State last.
Question.
That's crazy.
So
that's a gauntlet.
They're obviously not going to go undefeated.
No.
That's not happening. It's fucking Florida. And Sunbelt Billy Napier at the damn helm of that is it's not a snowball's chance in hell if they go undefeated. Connor, don't give me that look.
I think if touchdown. I think even if they lose, I think Florida, if those teams stay ranked and stay high up, if they lose 3 games, they're still in. They have playoff reasoning. They have the hardest schedule without a doubt right now. As of now, they have the hardest schedule.
I'm one of the people. I wrote up Napier maybe a little too quick. Honestly,
I think he finally got the guys he wants, all around. But they were talking about it.
I mean, now he doesn't have Graham fucking Mertz starting.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets to play his 5-star freshman DJ Lagway instead of having Graham Mertz.
They were talking about it.
Transferring from Wisconsin or wherever the fuck he came from.
They were talking about it, and they were like, it took them 4 years to get this roster. But I'm like, with NIL and transfer portal, you can get that. Look at Florida State.
Yeah,
they got that the following year.
Turn around some shit in a year. You know what I mean?
Florida State did that. But the problem is, though, with Florida State doing that, you're not developing young talent. If, you have to be – we started our first freshman wide receiver since 1992.
Wow. And wait, let's say something about Clemson.
I think Clemson's dead.
You think Dabo Swinney's kind of biting himself in the ass a little bit about not dipping into the transfer portal yet? Or do you think he's still playing hardball about, we're going to commit to the freshmen that we're bringing in?
He got his first transfer.
And now he's on TikTok.
He got
it's the worst TikTok ever, dude.
He got his only in first transfer this year is a DN, just to have depth. But I just think their offense is so slow. They're not an exciting offense. They were talking about their wide receivers. I never heard of a single damn one of them.
No, they had
their best wide receiver got hurt. I think
they did have 2 good catches in that game, but I mean, it's just
that's going to happen.
Few and far between. Yeah, everybody's going to have some good catches. But
Clemson's not. Clemson. When I look at Clemson, I don't look at exciting football. I look at great defense.
I think they're going to be middle of the pack team this year. I think they're going to fall right into that, where Texas A&M was last year.
The way the ACC's stacking out, dude. If Miami's back and Florida State plays physical like that, they have a challenge. And talking about Louisville, North Carolina State, plus they play South Carolina at the end of the year for their rivalry game. They have a schedule.
No doubt.
Shit, dude.
I think just crazy. It was a crazy week 1.
I think this is LSU's year, though. It does feel like it. This feels like an LSU national championship football year.
I said at the beginning of the year.
Say it week 1. I'm coming out hot.
I said at the beginning, before the year started, I said if LSU is going to win any year, it's this year. Because the SEC is wide open.
Tell you what, one more thing about LSU before we get into the NFL. Watching Nussmeier wear 18 is strong.
It feels right.
I mean, that dude is rock. It was a little weird at first. I'm like, oh, wait. It kind of threw me off that he wasn't in the 13. But after watching him just wrecking it, it was awesome.
Also, I have a newfound respect for Doug Nussmeier because he might be partially tanking part of his career being with the Saints just so he can go watch his kid play that back.
Did you see that? Did you see that video of the LSU fan in the nosebleed section flicking off that Clemson fan? And
yes.
Then, the next picture is him getting choked out.
I wish it would have been a video. I love how they just edited in the picture of him just getting choked up.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Bert Kreischer, his hype up before the FSU game was the weakest shit ever.
I don't know, dude. I got hype.
You liked it?
My God.
Michael's corny ass loved that shit.
No, when he was talking about
Michael took his shirt off too and all.
Built on championships, built off of Bowden.
I respect that part.
We're the unconquered. Like, that was cool. That was dope. Plus, it's brand new, renovated. Like, dude, that was
The flyover.
hearing that stadium and the flyover and shit like that. You can, I felt like I was at the game. For me, because I'm a fan, but like it was top. Like that's the high I would live. If Florida State can lose every game, that would be even better if that happened. Because Bama, that would just prove Bama's dead. Yeah.
It was cooked.
That'd be better if that happened for you.
Like, no, but they wouldn't, but like it would be hilarious.
Well,
like what if Mike Norvell's like, let's really screw him over and just
Tank.
yeah. But that's
I'm
what
going somewhere else anyway.
But this is my last thing with Mike. That's the thing that worries me with Mike Norvell. He has yet to develop a quarterback like that he's recruited. He's just going in the transfer portal.
I mean, I think
Jordan
you're going
Travis was the last
I
one.
think you're going to see that more and more throughout college. Like, the way that it's been developing with the NIL and the transfer portal,
I think with Mike Norvell,
that's what you're going to have to see.
Mike Norvell realized after last year, so he had his undefeated season. He went in the transfer portal, picked up Jared Verse, Braden Fisk, like all these guys. And then the following year, he was like, oh, I can develop anybody. So he just went to get DJU, like all these
DJU.
all these turds.
Yeah.
And then brought him in and then sucked. And then this year, he went get production players. Like Castellanos, yeah, he wasn't great, but he had production. He understood how to play. Plus, he scrambles.
Well, your big 26th birthday is coming up next month, and
Yeah.
what if I get you a awesome, like game worn DJU jersey?
No, do not.
Would you wear? If it was game worn
no
DJU apparel,
I would.
Would you wear it? You'd burn it?
Yeah,
in front of my
100%.
face.
Yeah, dude, he's the reason why we went 2-10. We haven't. That was the worst.
The guy not eating the turd is why.
Yeah, true. Dude, that's the worst record Florida State's had since 1975.
Well,
It was crazy. If anything, I want the Tommy Castellano shirt that says Nick Saban's not saving you.
Okay, before we move on from college, how much money do y'all think MJ lost on UNC?
Oh, a lot. Oh, a lot, dude.
He probably could have fed like 5
Christian walked into the apartment and was like, dude, you saw the first drive? North Carolina's about to smoke them. I was like, the crazy thing about the first drive's always,
no.
if you're on offense, the first drive is always scripted. It's the second drive that matters. Because that's when you go unscripted. And you can tell it went unscripted. It was bad.
The funniest part was just
he didn't complete a pass.
Oh,
So
that
those
was
two
terrible.
passes, the 2 passes he had, he didn't complete a pass. His next pass didn't happen until like an hour later that he completed.
yeah. They
was like
literally
from
said it on the broadcast.
7
They
to
were like,
8:15.
"Yeah, he hasn't completed a pass since like 7 o'clock." That was like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Not a good stat.
And then everybody was.
Poor Bill Belichick, dude. They just kept panning to his old ass. He looks like he is like
He didn't even have names on the depth chart. It was just wide receiver,
Yeah, he is
quarterback, offensive lineman.
he looks like he is like
He's
I
there.
mean, right there to just passing out on the field.
You know he trademarked the word
Gold digger.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
gonna start selling it as merch.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's cooked.
He's there. So he's in the contract apparently says that when he retires,
Yeah, Steve
his son
Belichick
will
is
be
like
coach.
his successor
Yeah.
on the head
So I think
coaching
he's just
job.
there.
honestly, I prefer Steve. That dude is balls to the wall. Like, he'll run through a brick wall for you. Like that dude.
It's like John Gruden's son.
Yeah.
But like that's the crazy thing too. Everybody was talking about like how Matt Patricia was an NFL defense coordinator. It was confusing Arch with all of his special defensive plays. But like Bill Belichick's also an NFL defense coordinator, one of the best. And TCU did whatever they wanted.
TCU is having a field day.
Yeah.
I mean, that was atrocious. Like every time I
had
looked,
money on TCU, so I was all for it, but it got ugly.
every single time I looked at
Oh,
the
yeah.
screen, it was like, I mean, I turned it off. It was like 41-7 at one point. I'm pretty sure.
You know what know what everybody's forgotten in the sports world? Boods boy, Dion,
Yeah,
after
it's
Georgia
bad.
Tech.
It's bad. I mean,
He has a porta potty on the sideline. I hate hating on Florida State alum, but like
he's got like
I
two
think
toes.
He's got 2 toes, no bladder. Like
Yeah, he's Deion's dealt with some shit, man.
I think he's on the hot seat.
I think it is. Yeah.
He can recruit. He's like Coach O. I think he's a
agree with
great
that. He can-
recruiter, but like X's and O wise, like he's got to.
Yeah, if you get him in an in-house visit, it's probably tough not to listen to Deion. you
Yeah.
know?
Wants to go there whenever you see how he sells out his O line. He'll sell you out
Dude.
as fast as possible.
Yeah.
He'll throw you under a bus.
And remember the kid who transferred and he went after him on Twitter?
Yeah.
That shit was
Yeah.
crazy.
Did you watch the game at all?
Yeah.
Did you watch like when they scored or like there was a penalty or something after a big play? The players are celebrating and the ref's like, "Yeah, that's going back." And like all the coaches are celebrating. And they're like, "Can y'all get back on the sidelines? Y'all are still playing."
Yeah.
Like it was the first quarter.
No discipline. Like it's
And Georgia Tech barely threw the ball. They just ran all over them.
Okay. Let's transition to what we were watching, the NFL. Mike, in your growing up, your 25 years on this earth, would you say you have become more of an NFL fan
No,
than
not
college?
even
You're
close.
still with
dude,
the Florida
not
State.
even close.
Not even close.
That's not even Florida State. College is just it means more.
It means more than there's every sport.
Even
Like,
though-
LSU is the best at every sport.
I
Yeah.
am still on the Saints train.
Well, that's different. Yeah, but I thought like if you're just talking about like if you're talking about
No, but
for
I like watching that
if you're talking about
NFL
NCAA
product.
and NFL, NCAA it means more. Fans matter more. There's bands. Bands are electric,
Mike's getting into the bands.
dude. When the
It's just-
Tiger band's playing like some Jay-Z song or something like that,
That is cool. Golden
It's
Man for
fire.
Thailand is quite a
These
cool
guys
thing.
are unproven. They have no idea.
exactly.
Like, you
Surely.
can have Pro Bowlers on the worst team, and they're not crying after a loss. They're driving in a Rolls Royce.
You know how fun? You know how fun it was watching Jared Verse from Albany College, New York, to become an All-American on Florida State's defense and a first-round pick.
To me, Tommy Castellanos
It's the underdog
is
stories.
The reason
It's the underdog
college
stories.
football means more
Exactly.
anymore.
Yeah,
Tommy Castellanos calling his shot, coming out of Boston College where he
got
sucked,
benched.
and he's like, "I got their number. Alabama cannot
They can't stop me. Nick Saban's not saving them.
His whole team banded around.
I don't know, dude. I
That's
cannot
how-
get it out of my mind about when the
Like you're going to
Saints
see that in the NFL.
when the Saints are on and the NFL is on. It just that's my shit, dude.
Like,
I'm,
my
an
thing
I'm an
is-
NFL ball guy.
But with colleges, like with NFL, when you have an underdog, they're losing. They're losing 99% of the time. In college, like Florida State proved it, like it does not matter.
But college is
Any
more
given
chalk.
Saturday.
Where I feel like in the NFL, it's any given Sunday. I feel like, dude, you can have those.
There are Pro Bowlers on the worst
You can have those Mike
Yeah,
White,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you can have those Mike
Yeah.
White's Jets games where like, they'll just upset somebody. But I love that shit. But transitioning into the NFL, Mike, please tell me, even though this might not be the Saints year, this might be a year that we are at the bottom of the league. We don't have
That's a bad
a
thing.
face of the franchise, according to FanDuel. They're writing us off.
We don't have. A
Will
face of the
you-
franchise.
Hop on a horse with me. We gather all of our defense. We gather all of our weapons, and you ride into the midst of Avalon with me, shooting fiery
What?
arrows.
What?
And we ride this 3-14 team.
Yeah,
Just
I think
into
they
the
get. I
desert
think they get
and
4 or
win.
5 wins, but
wait.
but
You're with me on that?
No. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get.
That's on the fucking podcast.
I'm gonna get on another horse and ride the opposite way.
What you mean by that?
Like I'm not. I'm
I mean,
not.
how would
many times
we
have
go
I told,
in?
How many times have I told you and Bood? Like, y'all get on that plane. It's like Final Destination. The dude knows it's going to crash. He's like, you get off the plane, and nobody
This is where he
listens.
starts fucking abandoning
That's
me right
you
now.
and
It's
Booth.
bullshit.
There's no future. You have a young coach who I like. I like the coach. You have a shitty GM, horrible GM. Like
all ego.
all ego.
Yeah, it's bad.
he's building our
God,
team like we're
Jesus.
still competing. We have yet to rebuild since 2010. It's never
But
happened.
you
The only
heard
time-
that we.
I
you
am a
heard-
Saints fan. I'm
Yes.
not a delusional Saints fan. I know when my team sucks.
But you have to ride these years down. This is where like the tsunami's coming.
I think,
And we got-
I think his
I could-
frustration with Loomis is
I'm-
draft a quarterback
Until the
Yeah.
team.
bench him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have got Ted McMillan.
Put him in.
We could have got Ted McMillan to actually help Rattler.
Also,
Yeah.
Now we're starting
Spencer
to-
Rattler is younger than
We could
Chuck.
have waited and got Quinn Ewers. Like we could have waited and got quarterbacks that are more proven and have more talent. You can say what you want about Quinn Ewers. He's definitely more talented than Tyler Show.
And they would have been younger than Rattler.
I never
Yeah.
thought I'd say this. I miss Derek Carr. I mean,
That's
No,
crazy.
no,
I'm
no, no,
not-
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
at
no.
that
Hey,
level.
hey, hey, hey.
He's a
You can't
vet.
say that on your
First two
first
games.
episode.
First 2 games, sure. He's a vet. Look at what Rattler did when he left.
Yeah.
That's what, 8 games?
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I'm just saying.
But that's
Felix
different,
Carr
though.
Has done
That's different. One thing is our team cannot stay healthy to save their lives. That never it's crazy.
it's
we should
still
have the,
we are dealing with it now.
we should have the best one of the best top 5 O line in NFL, and they just always get hurt. I've been saying this for the past 2 years. When McCoy goes down, that offense looks horrible.
Yeah.
McCoy is probably top 3 center in the league. Does not get respect for it. That dude is a game changer.
Absolutely.
He's the Tanner version of Jason Kelsey in my eyes.
So
And Fuagu and the new tackle we got, that's like Mulata.
I just want to come out and say something,
Jones.
Mike.
What?
In this past, what was that 5-minute conversation about the Saints?
Yeah.
I have now gotten to a 9-8 season in my mind.
That's crazy, dude.
Yep.
Like you can't. Like I think
Don't care.
I think as long as
I'm there.
If Kamara stays healthy,
Kamara's
I think it'll
old.
help us. We got that new quarterback.
And Olave is going to stay
I
healthy.
don't understand. That was not any kind of move. He's not Taysom Jr. I don't think. I think Rattler can prove himself, but
You can't
he has
just deem a
bad
guy
sample
Taysom
size.
Jr. when you've seen highlights from fucking Montana State.
But he was.
He was dogging
This-
out.
if I was
he's like
Mickey
the
Loomis-
Scatabo of.
Some colleges put the best athlete at quarterback.
That's true.
If I was Mickey Loomis, I would have done this in the offseason. I would have went after Joe Milton.
Yes, for sure.
I would have got another wide
Or
receiver.
Dylan Milrow. Have a
Yeah.
athlete. I mean,
I would have got another wide receiver because Chris Olave is a cushion away from retiring. Rasheed Rice is another knee injury. away
Y'all
from
think
retiring.
Milton or Milrow is the answer?
No,
when we
just
have
to
Spitler
have
Rattler?
I just
just to
think
have
they-
that depth.
like red zone, throw Milrow in. He is a running back. He's not a quarterback, but he can kind of
Give Rasheed right. Give Rasheed Rashid Shaheed just to run go balls and Milton just throws it up.
Yeah, the dude can throw it.
That would be exciting as hell. How are you going to say this bad? And then
I would have taken Flacco over those two guys.
Yeah, I understood. Exactly. That's
Kenny
what I'm saying.
Pickett. I would have taken Kenny Pickett. He has NFL experience.
Sure, you take a quarterback in the first round, and then you're benching
Second round.
in the second round.
Yeah.
And you're-
Early second. Yeah.
early second, you're benching.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like I told
I'm just happy we did not take Shador Sanders.
I told Boo.
want Shador.
I told Boo we should have went after that DB from Michigan.
Bood still thinks we
Will
should have got
Johnson,
Shador.
He is cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boo doesn't even watch the game. But like,
Box score, Bood lost. You
But-
heard it here first.
well, I want to see Alvin Kamara carry the team, but I also want to see that rookie we got from Kansas, David Neal.
Yes, I
That
think it's
dude-
Devin Neal.
Devin Neal, he is a dog. I watched him against Colorado. He had 200 yards by himself.
Yeah, I got him on my dynasty team, sitting on the taxi squad.
He is my how I called out Ray Davis. He's my Ray Davis of this year.
Yeah, Michael was early last year. First episode, he was just like Ray Davis, Buffalo Bills. Remember the name?
Kentucky dude, that dude
He was on
an
it.
animal.
He is an animal.
Watch, he's going to replace James Cook this year.
You think so? That's
100%.
bold.
I think James Cook had the most lucky touchdowns in NFL last year.
Will
To have,
Shipley
like, a
just got his
lucky
ass
ranking.
fucking.
We're looking at an upset alert. Cowboys are up 3.
Cowboys look nice.
I never
Jalen
called-
Carter got thrown out for spitting.
Yeah, what a
and
dummy.
That was
I just
before
opened up the
one
game.
snap was even played. He just spit.
My
on
boy
him.
Jalen is just
Yeah.
cooking right now.
Oh, here we go. Touchdown.
God dang. But okay, this is my I got to take. So like you said, this is an upset game. I don't call like rivalries. Like I don't like think of it that way.
Sure, I was.
I think with rivalries, like anybody. Yeah.
This
true.
is a rivalry game, though. I mean,
Yeah.
this is
like with
these
rivalries.
two
though, I
teams
feel like
hate
it's
each
hard
other.
to
They've
be
been
like,
fighting the entire
They would be an
time.
upset. Like when the Saints play the Falcons.
Yeah, but
Like,
they've been fighting this entire time. This is a rivalry. Dallas versus Philly is such
that's
a
who the
rivalry.
Saints should have went get back. Saints, you cannot disagree with this. Saints should have went get Jameis.
Yeah, my brother's been saying. that.
I'm on that.
I mean, I don't understand how he's third string on any team. I mean,
Yeah.
he
Including after what he did, like for the New Orleans
I
Super
would
Bowl,
not
how
say
he
great,
loved New
but
Orleans. He's not great, but like
He's good.
he's a great locker room guy, and nobody hates him.
he lifts everyone up. I think
He
Yeah.
loves New Orleans. New Orleans couldn't hate on
Yeah.
him.
So
He's
he
like
was
Tommy.
through high school undefeated, in college undefeated. Besides his second national championship,
He won.
he was different.
Go look if you want to see some crazy stats. Go look at that national championship team when they won. He was
pitching.
a redshirt freshman, won Heisman, went undefeated. They averaged 39.5 points a game, and he never played the second half till the championship.
Yeah, but
game.
Michael wasn't a fan then. He was
yes,
a fan.
I was.
Michael is a fan the year after.
I was a fan when E.J. Manuel was quarterback and got picked in the first round. Yeah.
Ouch. EJ Manuel.
Dog.
Ain't no way EJ Manuel went in the first round.
He went in the first round. I think it was the 14th pick. You can look it up.
Look that up.
They have a video of Jameis Winston freaking out when he
Mike,
got picked. To the Bills.
wait, let's do a little off the cuff fantasy folklore here.
Selected by the Bills with the 16th overall pick.
Damn. 2 picks off.
2013 draft.
Fuck yeah.
Damn. And what year did Florida State win it all? 15?
2013.
13.
Yeah. And then
I think it was a year. It was a year after. No, they didn't lose to Clemson.
No, okay.
They beat Clemson was ranked 4. I remember watching this game, and they were like, it was a 3.5 point. Like it was supposed to be a close game, and Florida State beat them 51-7.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it was the biggest. It was the biggest beat of like a top 5 team
And
at the
was
time.
in their heyday at that time.
Oh yeah, they
Mike,
had
let's do a little off the cuff thing here. Let's do a fantasy folklore segment. I want to ask you some questions.
okay.
I want you to tell me a guy that everyone has been on throughout all of the offseason. Oh my God, you need to draft him. First round. Who went in the first round in every draft that you think is going to be like in Breece Hall's situation this year? How Breece Hall is going way late.
I think Breece Hall. I'd rather Breece Hall than Christian McCaffrey.
No. But what I'm asking you is you know how Breece Hall was going top 5 last year in every draft?
Yeah.
Who's going to fall off?
Who's going to fall off this year?
Who's going to fall? Christian McCaffrey is just like an easy cop out.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he's just going to do the injured thing
Who's gonna
forever now.
Fall off. I think saying Saquon, like he's not going to repeat that season. He's not. He can't. You can't carry. You can't have that
You could argue
workload.
The same for Chase.
Yeah.
Now he's going to get double teamed. T. Higgins going to be way more open after.
Yeah.
What quarterback's going to want to let
Well,
Jamar score 2 touchdowns?
A fun.
I think it's inevitable about Jamar, though.
A fun
Jamar might
stat.
be too good.
Yeah.
A fun-
He's with his Heisman undefeated.
Yeah.
quarterback. I mean, the chemistry. You
Yeah.
can't.
You can't beat chemistry sometimes. You can double whatever, but like even Calvin Johnson
Yeah.
was beating double teams when he had Stafford, you know?
A fun stat to look at is always if you look at the first pick of every fantasy draft, their drop off, it's like a curse apparently. The past 5 years it's happened. Their drop off is like insane. Like it's like they either get injured or they stop getting the ball. Because I think this is like T. Higgins is going to have his healthy year.
Yeah.
And he's going to
So, Mike,
go off.
who is your
So
1-1 player that you're saying is the
gonna
drop off player?
Like, suck?
Yeah.
That's going to drop off. My
Mhm.
1-1, like in fantasy drafts or just in general?
Who's your fantasy guy that's going to drop off?
Give him top
Fantasy
15
folklore.
players. Top 10's hard. I would say top 15 players.
Top 15 fantasy, dude. God. There's just so many new players this year. That's the thing.
Mhm.
Like, there's so many new guys that are supposed to be good. They're supposed to suck.
I'm scared to say it, but and because I have him and I think it's our league, but
Brock Bowers.
you really think Brock Bowers is going to be the drop off guy?
I don't think
huh?
Brock Bowers is going to come close to what he did.
Wow.
I think, personally, I think Puka Nacua, now that they have Devontae Adams.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think Devontae is.
That's a great one.
He fights for the ball, and
Yeah.
he's going to build immediate chemistry with Stafford. I mean, as long as Stafford stays healthy, I think they could be a really good team.
I hate to say it because
I
I'm
think
an
the Rams make
LSU
Super
fan,
Bowl.
but
Their defense is crazy.
my choice for the fall off guy is going to have to be Jettas because I know he's the only guy that's going to be the pass catcher. I mean, Addison's suspended a few games, but man, I just don't trust JJ McCarthy to
about
get
to
it
say,
to him,
it's more
dude.
on
I
JJ
don't.
than
I do
Jetta.
not trust
I don't
JJ
think JJ
McCarthy
has
to
the
get it to him.
arm. I don't think JJ has the arm.
Yeah, I mean, dude, in the national championship, the dude had like 143 yards passing, and he threw the ball like 3 times. I mean, like, yeah,
he never really threw the ball in college.
no, not at all.
He was
And
always a running back. No, he always relied on his running back.
I don't think that they're gonna be an elite team. I mean, they got to 10 wins last year, but even you saw that team, they cannot win without elite quarterback play. And Justin Jefferson, I mean, not that Sam Darnold is elite, but he had an elite year last year. And we are back. We had a little technical difficulty. We were in the midst of. I asked Michael what his fall off players were. He said Brock Bowers. Connor had said Puka. I was in the midst of shitting on JJ McCarthy getting Justin Jefferson the ball. I think that's going to be the fall player is Justin Jefferson. However, it's just going to be that year.
Oh, Connell's QB whisperer.
On the flip side of this, Michael, who do you think is going to be the guy that takes the next step? Connor, I'm going to throw you that same question.
Drake May.
Drake May.
I have the Patriots high this year, dude. I have the Patriots making the playoffs, winning the AFC East. Yeah.
So I think Dante Thornton Jr. for the Raiders.
Great pick.
This year's Puka.
Great pick.
I think if he's
that's a dark
available in
horse,
fantasy,
dude.
Pick him up, and he might get snagged off waivers if you have waivers.
I think if you go in the ESPN Fantasy app, it shows you who's trending, and he's like up there for wide receivers because it's just Jacoby Myers, and he got Brock. But like
about 10 hours ago, there was a report too that the organization themselves are really high on him.
Mhm.
So I think that's probably why.
kind of like a Trayvon Henderson situation with the Patriots.
I'm going Omarion Hampton for the Chargers, the running back.
Oh, he's a dog.
He's got to be a dog.
Yeah. But I think he's going to be one of those guys that goes like top 5 next year.
He can't get
He-
tackled. He's so hard to bring down.
Really
He's in a
good.
tough division though.
Sure.
You got the Broncos are probably the top defense. Chiefs got Chris Jones.
I agree,
got
but I
Max
think he's going to
Crosby.
be. I think he's going to be that next Bijan or like
Yeah, yeah.
organization kind of
And-
changer.
Chargers going through health injuries on O line, but yeah, I think he's going to have a heavy workload because I can't. What they have? Who they have behind him?
Najee.
Najee, yeah, Ball.
Najee's coming off the fireworks injury,
Yeah, he ain't gonna do shit.
so
And plus, he's a dual threat running back. He can catch.
he can catch. I think this is going to be an absolute year for him.
Yeah,
He's going to be one of those guys that we're talking about next year. So like, all right,
You think he's
Now the
winning
Chargers
offensive
can-
rookie?
he's in the running.
His
I think.
odds
I think.
are probably crazy.
I think Genty might take it if he has a good year off of like the popularity. you
Yeah,
know?
same division too.
And being is that they kind of like screwed him over on the
Yeah.
Heisman.
Yeah,
Man,
the
last
Heisman.
year on this show, riding out the Genty bet with
Was
Chaco was an
crazy.
absolute movie.
Oh, Connor, you would have loved that shit.
Yeah,
Christian betted like at
like
it
the
was
beginning
insane-
of the
at
season. It
beginning
was
of the
insane.
season.
Yeah,
Oh,
when no one even really knew him.
Yeah,
Jeez, wow.
like Christian had him high up.
hmm
So this is very shocking. I just asked AI top favorites for offensive rookie of the year.
hmm
Ashton Genty, sure. Cam Ward, I believe it. Travis Hunter, Tyler Shuck, Tatorio McMillan.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
yeah, yeah.
let me
Okay,
go.
wow.
Tell me which one sticks out. Tatorio McMillan,
hmm
Amarian Hampton, Quinshawn Judkins, Shador Sanders, Trevion Henderson, Colston Loveland. Tyler Shuck is crazy.
Yeah.
On this list.
He's not. I don't see him playing a lot
So
this year.
His odds aren't even the worst. He's plus 1,200.
Shador's probably the worst.
No, Colston Loveland plus 2,200, Henderson plus 2,000.
What is Shador at?
Plus 1,900.
Shador's not going to touch the field.
That's
What are you doing here?
So you have Amari and Hampton at plus 1,600. Pretty good. I mean, you throw $1 on it, $16.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. I think Omarion Hampton's like that. Like Mike was alluding to, he's going to have a heavy workload, and I think he's one of those players that's just going to know what to do with the rock in certain situations.
yeah, and he can catch.
I have a rookie of the year long shot. This is a deep shot. It'll, put 50 cents on it even. RJ Harvey with the Broncos. So you have Sean Payton.
Yeah, kind of like his
plus
AK.
3,500.
Jesus.
That's stupid odds for.
Who else is in that?
Yeah.
Oh, JK.
Yeah,
But JK might get hurt or
Exactly.
should get hurt.
Yeah, JK, it's going to.
I think Sean
hurts
Payton's
me
great
every
at
year.
utilizing two running backs.
Me too.
I mean, look at Lance Moore and
I mean,
Pierre Thomas.
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I meant. Pierre Thomas.
Oh, Lance Moore. Yeah. Good name.
look at Mark Ingram and
Dude.
Kamara. Those were the
Yeah.
years.
Oh
dude.
my God.
Reggie and
You ever,
Pierre.
you know how like when they do the top 100 in the NFL and players talk about players in the top 100? Have you ever seen Mike Daniels, defensive tackle for the Packers that year, talk about Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara?
Yeah.
He was like, God makes people a certain way, but when he made them two and put them on the same team, it was just unfair.
Absolutely.
Like
It
and
is
then
unfair. That
it
was
pans-
awesome.
I mean,
It pans over to dudes talking about him. They're like, how do we? As soon as you stop Kamara, they put in Ingram. Then you got to reset your whole thing. And then you got to go back to stopping
That's the
Kamara.
Lions
It was
right now. you
crazy.
got Sonic and Knuckles. With the Lions. Seriously.
That's
Yeah,
awesome
I-
nicknames.
Steve has both of them in our fantasy league.
I stacked them. I kind of think it's a dumb move.
No, I mean, as long as they don't have a bad game, because then you're cooked.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who's this again?
I am starting.
Jameer.
Keep in mind, I was at
RB1
the.
and RB2 are Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery.
You know who I'm not high on that everybody else is? Cam Scatterby.
I am high on
He
him.
also has him.
I have him in a lot of leagues.
I just think
Across
people,
the board.
I think people forget Tyrone Tracy was a good running back last year.
But I also have him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's in Dynasty.
But everybody's like, he fumbles a lot. I don't remember him fumbling a lot at all. And plus, that offense was atrocious.
Yeah, I'm big on Tyrone Tracy.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, let's get into some NFL games. Right now, we have a close game, 2021 in the beginning of the third. Eagles driving down. We had Jalen Carter spit at Dak. We had a fight breakout. We've had Jalen Hurts with some rushing touchdowns. We
I got
had
them all listed right here.
CD have already breaking out and Dak throwing the ball.
AJ Brown drought.
AJ Brown's
Brown.
got 0 fantasy points right now.
Crashed out and punched someone yet. That dude is a crash out.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, bad. Yeah. Yeah, no, bad.
Like,
I did not know that about AJ Brown. I'm unfamiliar with AJ Brown crash outs.
him and Jalen Hurts have had beef.
Oh, yeah. Because you won't give him the ball and shit like that. And then you got Devontae, like, not really caring.
That halftime was fun.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts. Just with AJ Brown.
Jeez. I mean, who do y'all have in this game now that we've kind of seen it halfway through?
So I have
That was a good throw and
Cowboys
catch.
plus 7.5 and plus 8.5. I feel great about that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I would
you
too.
have to.
I don't care who wins. Even. I hate both teams, so
Yeah. I think I hate
the Cowboys more.
I
I
just
don't
think
know.
I'd rather the loss on the Eagles.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd rather the Eagles get the loss. NFC,
Yeah,
personally, can't root for.
just kill the big players early.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Cowboys always fizzle out like after like 6 games.
Yeah. If the Eagles lose this
Or
game.
they're just gonna shit and fought on themselves during the playoffs.
Also, Jalen Carter being an idiot and just going out, just like boosted
No,
the
I mean,
Cowboys'
have
confidence to 1,000,000.
Hey.
He went to Georgia. It makes sense.
Oh yeah,
Truly.
should have went to jail.
Yeah,
Well,
a lot of them.
Yeah, they have more. They have more people that got arrested for speeding tickets than they do have wins
Which I thought was crazy.
in the past like 2 years.
I forget the player from Miami. He posted a note when he was in class of like the week before the Notre Dame game,
Uh huh.
and he had all kind of like weird cryptic messages across it. And
Yeah.
like, convicts, Catholics, like underdog. He had like
Great documentary to go
That's
watch.
wild.
Yeah, like I think Miami really is a great team. I think they are overhyped, but I could see the
but let's talk about some NFL shit. We have
Miami
the worst.
suck. Dolphins.
We have
Dolphins are horrible.
Mm-hmm.
one of the worst Saints teams we've ever had, and
Yeah.
it's going to be a tough year. But
What did I say last when the pod was going strong? 20-year rebuild, something like that.
do you think we could pull it off against the Cardinals on Sunday at home?
No.
I think
Gold jerseys, gold end zones. Come
No.
on, give me something, Mike.
I think Will Johnson is going to dominate whoever he's guarding. They got Josh Sweat from the Eagles last year. That was cold at the end. But we have our tackles. Our tackles are good. I just think Marvin Harrison's going to have a great second year. Trey McBride. We have Demario Davis. We match up well. But you know somebody's going to get hurt. That's a key player. And it's going to change momentum of the game. And the Cardinals are going to win.
I just think gold jerseys, 20 years since Katrina. I think it will bring hype. I just hope we can establish passes. I think our run game will be good regardless. I mean,
Yeah.
I wish Taysom was in this game, but I think we can.
I think
figure out how to
Jawan.
win.
I think Jawan Johnson's about to have a year.
Yeah,
That's the thing the Saints never like. You have these young quarterbacks. You need to have a tight end. Like tight end is a must with young quarterbacks
absolutely.
because that's check down.
I mean,
wouldn't be against
like-
having Foster and Jawan on a play.
Foster's.
I mean,
cold.
yeah, we have to run that.
Yeah.
We're gonna-
Jawan misses. some
Alvin
catches,
Kamara is going to be
solid.
doing
Yeah.
70% of the workload this year. We have to be running 2 tight end sets.
I think so.
I mean,
That's
that's
like use the
Definitely
fullback
on the
out the
horizon.
backfield. Like they need a. I wouldn't say rely on your defense because your defense is old.
I think we jumped off
And then
of the.
Tyrann Matthew retiring just hurt us so.
I will
bad.
say,
and we lost the heart of our special team.
I'm on the
only thing
Saints,
we were
though.
good in last year.
I just don't.
I mean, I didn't get that. It
I
wasn't that expensive.
I do think that the Saints are going to pull this off, Mike. I don't know why you won't ride
I just think
and just
Kyler-
be a Saints fan this Sunday.
because Kyler Murray's like
He's not good.
he's
You
good.
know what you got.
He's good till Call of Duty comes out every year.
Well,
every year.
guess
Every
what?
year.
I think it could be partially like.
I think he's
Ohio
gonna.
State
I think this is not gonna be it.
I think it's like, is
thought he
Marvin
had it.
Harrison going to cook or is Olave going to cook?
Or is Trey McBride going to cook?
Sure.
Or is James Conner going to
We
cook?
just need Rattler to be
Trey
a game
Benson's getting
manager.
up there.
We just need Rattler to game manage, and I think we'll be just fine and win this game.
We need Brian Brise to show up. We need Chase Young to do something. He's coming off a calf injury. Gray Anderson needs to show up. Cam Jordan needs to just put pressure, stuff the run or something. Demario Davis needs to keep flying around like he always does. We need to put in that dude we got in the draft from Oklahoma, that linebacker, and get rid of Pete.
Stutman's
Yes.
a dog.
Get rid of Pete Weiner. I don't know why we have him. He's good, but he gets hurt.
You know what you're getting with.
Yeah.
That's
And
we
he's
are
not-
too
he's not a
loyal to
big
some
dude.
players where it's like when you're not with when you're building a team like that and
Yeah.
you don't have 5 or 6 like almost Pro Bowl players
Yeah.
like on a roster, like either
That's the
trade
thing.
them or get rid of them.
Mickey
Get them out the
Loomis
door, but
It's too
also
loyal.
evaluate your talent correctly because you have guys going out the door and excelling in
Zach
other
Bond.
like Zach Bond. I mean, it's just until we get rid of Mickey Loomis and I mean, I hate it to say it, but Gale Snell needs to like sell the team to Todd Graves from Canes, and we need to be saved as an organization.
Hells too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
That's what I'm saying. Mickey Loomis just like he's great at keeping a roster competitive, but he's not great at knowing when to rebuild.
Yeah.
Because like I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, he got offered a trade from Kansas City and the Bills. The Bills offered him like a second and a fourth for AK, which for a running back, that is insane. And then Kansas City like almost offered, I think, a first and like a sixth for Cam Jordan because Chris Jones was hurt or something like that.
And his drop off. So
Exactly. Exactly.
And who knows? He might have done good.
And then we got rid of Trey Hendrickson, who's like
the best.
the second up and coming
We're
of,
really good
yeah.
at letting someone
It's
go.
crazy.
and we keep Marcus Davenport or Peyton Turner.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell do they do?
Now, you're gonna go against the Saints. I just want me and him
Yeah.
are obviously gonna team up and go on the Saints, but you're gonna say that the Arizona Cardinals are gonna win this game.
Yeah, I think it'd be a close game. It'd be
I
entertaining.
think,
All right.
So the spread's at 6.5. I think at least we'll get close to the spread.
I
So-
Win, hopefully.
want to talk about tomorrow, the Friday game. We get a delicious treat on a Friday of getting a divisional matchup between the Chargers and the Chiefs. I want to see the Chargers pull this off so bad.
Yeah, I
I
got.
want this to be the Justin Herbert year. You get Madison Beer, you're the man.
I'm a big
Go do
Chiefs guy. I see them dropping off this year.
I
It's
think-
gonna be a hot team.
I think I got the Chiefs winning the game because Chargers don't have Slater.
Why
Slater
do you
being
not
out,
just rock
dude.
it
Slater's
out?
being out is a big thing for me. And plus, too, the
I
people
think
saying
that is a huge thing as well, but
people saying that Herbert takes a leap.
next
The
man
dude-
up mentality.
The dude threw for 5,000 yards like 3 years ago. Like Herbert has taken the leap. He just never, the talent's either never around him or they always get hurt or the coaches does some dumb shit to screw him
He's
over.
also always hurt. He's tough as nails.
Yeah.
I will say that.
But for people to say is Herbert year, Herbert has had multiple years.
Yeah,
where-
but I'm talking about him and Trevor Lawrence haven't like they've gotten to the certain spots. Yes, correct. But I'm talking about that year where you say like you're going into next year talking about
this is where we make like a deep run.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, for
talking
sure.
about like Josh Allen, he needs to get on the level of the Josh Allens, the Lamar Jacksons, Jaden Daniels. Like even
Yeah.
I would say Jaden Daniels is more established within an NFL organization already than
I think them getting Keenan
Justin
Allen back is a big thing. Lad McConkey's going to be Lad.
Keenan Allen is washed, dude.
No, but just having another threat, to help Lad get open. If you have 2 wide receivers that are reliable, like Keenan Allen's reliable. He can be washed.
I
but
mean,
who else they got? Trey
Quentin
Harris?
Johnson. Quentin Johnson had some games last year. I know we talked about him. Remember
Have you seen him at practice, dude? He
No,
can't
but
catch anything.
last year we said he couldn't catch anything, and then he went and had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and then he still dropped shit.
But still, he had some games last year, dude.
Yeah, but
All right. Third time's a charm. Technical difficulties. We are going to have to run through these games. We are in a weather delay. We are dealing with technical stuff. This is what football is about, though. When football is back, you have to dig deep and find your grit. And that's what we're going to do here. And we were in the midst of talking about a gritty game between 2 divisional matchups.
Chargers, Chiefs.
And I'm going with the Chargers. I'm
going-
doing it.
Me too.
I'm diving head first, like I said, and I'm going all in on the Chargers this year. I'm going to keep doing it to myself every year until Justin Herbert actually writes the show.
I'm going Chiefs.
Of course you are, Mike.
Just Andy Reid, bro. Can't count him out.
I'm with the Chargers. I'm
There we
always a
go.
Chiefs guy, but I'm off.
There we go. All right. Another game I want to talk about on Sunday. This is a beautiful game that we have between the Lions and the Packers. I couldn't be more excited.
Yeah, watching Parsons go against Penny Sewell.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
it'll be
Twice a
great.
year.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
think
good matchup.
the epidural thing for Micah Parsons, I think that was overplayed.
I
think
don't
he's
know.
fine. I think
that's
he'll be
going to
fine.
be a little crazy.
I think even if he has to do that, I think he's going to play all out balls to the
Yeah.
ball for him.
Michael Parsons is a weird, because last year he had an off year, but he had 12 sacks. I
Sure.
don't understand that.
Yeah,
It doesn't look like it. You go watch it, don't look like it.
It does not.
absolutely.
But also, sometimes even when you have a bunch of sacks, it doesn't.
Well, they won when he was in the game. They
Yeah.
lost when he was out.
But their defense still
That's true.
sucked.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
True.
On Sunday, I just don't think that even when you have Michael Parsons, the offense that Detroit has is just going to be crazy.
Should be a fun game.
And
I think the Packers could make it to the Super Bowl this year, but I
Their
know that was your
DBs.
take last year.
Yeah.
So
They're going to have to set the
Their
tone.
DBs, I might have been early on that take. But
yeah, you might have been a year early. You know.
Yeah. Just them losing Alexander, their DB, that's kind of
Sure.
a big thing, but he was also hurt a lot. So, they have McKinney, they have Parsons.
I like
Kenny
Detroit in this
Clark.
game.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's going to be a good game. Josh Jacobs, I like him a lot.
Well, I like Josh Jacobs, but I also think that just the receiving core for Detroit is better, and the passing game that they have is going to be a little bit better. Even with, I know Jordan Love's going to be like an MVP candidate. People are talking about that kind of stuff right now, but I also think Jared Goff is a very overlooked quarterback. He is going to get those guys the ball, and they're going to score touchdowns. So,
Yeah, they can keep that pass rush off.
well, also, we have to talk about Sunday night. Sunday night is the game of the week. And Buffalo and the Ravens are absolutely
Dogfight.
it's gonna be a dogfight.
For sure.
Over's going to hit easy.
Yeah.
It
That's
always
an
does,
over
I think.
game.
I think it always, high
I think
scoring.
That's
the
gonna be a
real
coin flip
MVP.
game. Does anybody know the line on that?
I don't.
45 and a half.
Yeah, I would imagine it's a close between the two. I think the real MVP from last year, Lamar Jackson, is going to win. Personally,
Yeah.
like
Yes. He should have won last
Baltimore's
yeah.
a 1-point favorite.
yeah, I think they're going to win.
year. Yeah. Their
Well-
defense is cold.
Who are y'all picking for that game?
Ravens.
Are we going to have a squad ride?
No,
No,
I'm
he's
going.
on
I
the
gotta
Ravens.
go
You're
with Josh Allen.
Sure.
Yeah.
After watching Hard Knocks, I'm with Josh Allen Glazer.
I haven't watched a single Hard Knocks episode.
What I can do is I'll have a graphic of the other teams we pick. Hopefully, I'll have that at the end. We'll go ahead and close here.
But
Sure.
Yeah.
all right, y'all want to do some spout shouts real quick?
Yeah. Spout shout. Jacob's bachelor trip next week.
We have that. We
Um,
also have shout out Reed. I told him I was gonna give him a spout shout.
Sorry,
just
Reed.
shout out having the podcast back, and shout out Connor being our new producer.
For everybody that doesn't know this, Reed's an Alabama fan, so screw him.
Yeah.
Talking
You
about
guys
that,
shout on, brother.
my last game of the week is Panthers-Jags.
And shout out everybody watching. That's my shout
Yes,
out.
appreciate it. Stay
Yes,
with
thank
us.
you if you're listening. We had a few technical difficulties. We're gonna get that all edited out and whatnot. Thanks to our new producer Connor. Shout out you, buddy.
Shout out Connor.
And we'll be back around next week. Later.